So, welcome to the therapeutic hypnotherapy session for calm, safety, and self esteem. In this session, I'm going to guide you in learning how to incorporate healthy coping skills to increase your self esteem, the way you perceive yourself, the way you perceive situations, and allow yourself to feel grounded when stressful things come up. So, I want you to take your eyes and lift them very high, as high as you can to your eyebrows. You are going to keep them there for a couple minutes. Now, when your eyes get droopy and heavy, you're going to start to lower them and pay attention to the way your body feels. You're going to become more relaxed and have the ability to receive these positive messages for your benefit. Now, as you begin to relax, allow your attention to rest gently on the sound of my voice. There's nothing you need to do, nothing you need to change, just allowing yourself to be here, noticing your breathing, natural, easy. Each breath out, allowing your body to soften a little bit more. You're going to notice that your eyes are getting very heavy, and you're going to feel this heaviness slowly go down to your nose, your mouth, your chin, and jaw. And all that is you slowly grounding yourself and getting deeper and deeper into a relaxed state of mind. Every breath going out of your body softens you a little bit more. Every exhale, your nervous system begins to settle, shifting into a state of calm and safety. Your shoulders release tension, your jaw softens, your hands and legs feel heavy, supported, and held. And as your body relaxes, your mind becomes quieter too. You may notice thoughts drifting by. There's no need to follow them. Just let them pass by like clouds moving across the sky. Now imagine yourself moving inward to a calm place that's protected, space within you, a place where you feel safe, where nothing demands anything from you, a place of rest and calm. And you see yourself walking in this direction. It could be a wooded area, it could be a beach, wherever you feel safe. I want you to pay attention prior to getting to that safe space to a small bridge. You're walking towards this bridge. You're noticing the colorful flowers on the right side. There's purple, yellow, red flowers. And on the opposite side, you have lush green trees and foliage. There's birds chirping in the background, maybe crickets, maybe you hear some fish or frogs. And it's a very comfortable environment that's safe for you and secure. Now, up ahead, you see a small pond with a couple of swans swimming on it. There's a gentle waterfall flowing into it, and the sound is calming and soothing. Your body should feel very heavy right now, as if you're gently floating, supported by something steady and secure. And in this calm space, you imagine this natural setting, a quiet clearing that's surrounded by trees and greenery. There's stillness here. It's a gentle sense of belonging, and you sit or rest comfortably, feeling supported beneath you, either on a bench or on the ground. There's a soft mist or maybe a light rain is gently flowing. It's cool and soothing, and it's washing away any tension and washing away any old strain. With every drop, your body releases what is no longer needed. Now you're becoming aware of a soft white light appearing above your head. This light represents calm, safety, and compassion. It slowly fills your whole body, flowing down your whole body, relaxing the top of your head to your forehead, your face, your neck, your shoulders, chest, stomach. And as it moves through you down to your feet, your breathing becomes slower and deeper. The light continues downward through your hips, legs, and feet. You are completely surrounded now, held in a calm and steady energy. And in this state of mind, your subconscious becomes open to healing. You may begin to notice a sense of quiet reassurance within you, a feeling of being enough, just as you are. You do not need to earn your worth. You do not need to prove anything. Your value is already there, steady and unchanging. Now allow your mind to gently bring forward a moment, a very small moment perhaps, when you felt okay with yourself. You loved the way you looked, or you were happy with the results of something that you did. You felt safe, accepted, centered, grounded, and at ease with yourself. You were happy. You were full of joy. How does that come up for you in your body? Where do you feel that happiness? Now, it doesn't have to be dramatic. It could be a simple moment. Notice the feeling it creates. Where does it live in your body? Allow that feeling to expand without forcing. Just let it grow at its own space. Let it fill up your whole body. And as those feelings deepen, take a slow, gentle breath in. And as you exhale, you're going to press gently your thumb and your middle finger on your right hand. And this will remind you and remind your subconscious mind that this gesture is linked to calm, reassurance, and inner steadiness. It will remind you of that time that you were confident, aware, calm, and proactive. It will remind you of the ability to overcome anything you set your mind to. It will remind you of being happy, carefree, and at peace. And it will remind you that you can always look at the world from a place of content. In the future, if any time anxiety, self-doubt, criticism, or despair, or even anger arises, you can return to this feeling by breathing slowly and pressing your fingers together. Your body remembers how to calm itself. Now imagine a situation that might usually create tension, self-doubt, criticism, or self-contempt. It could be something that you heard over and over again as you got older in youth. It could be bullying. It could be a situation where you were hurt. Someone said something and it stayed with you, whether it was your mother or your father, and they kept saying that over and over and over. And it was coming from a place of love, but it was misguided love. It could be a passing up on a career opportunity for some, and it could be afraid to apply for something better because you're afraid of the repercussions or possible outcomes of rejection. It could be afraid of asking for a raise or promotion. It could be feeling bad about the way you look because of what was said to you over and over and over. And it's how you approach that situation with those people in your life. Now, take one specific experience and imagine yourself there as a young child. What were you feeling in your body? Where does it come up for you? I want you to then release any of that tension in your body. Release it and say to that younger version of yourself that this is no longer the truth. And you know that you're updating your thought process. You're going to put your right hand and finger together on your right side and you're going to calm your nervous system now. You're going to remain grounded. You're going to breathe calmly and you're going to respond with kindness towards yourself. Steady, present, capable, and aware. And you're going to feel compassion for that child that went through that at that age with those people or in that situation, whatever it was. You know now what to say, how to conduct yourself, and how to respond to stress-inducing situations. You're no longer a victim. You are someone who is compassionate to yourself. You know how to love yourself. You know how to walk away. And you know how to make healthy boundaries and choices. Notice how different it feels when you allow yourself to be human, not perfect, but just real. Understand this deeply now. You are learning to treat yourself with compassion. Your nervous system is learning that it is safe to relax, and your confidence is growing from a calm, not a pressure. And each day you feel more at ease in your body, more patient with yourself, more accepting of who you are. If you are trying to start a new project and you're afraid of what's going to happen, you're going to start becoming proactive. You're letting yourself start these projects that you would avoid. You're no longer letting the people that said those things to you dictate your terms because you know you can overcome anything. You know that you love yourself and that you're going to put yourself first. You're letting yourself create healthier friendships. And you notice that the people who no longer serve a purpose of being in your life slowly move away from you. You're allowing yourself to only bring in healthier friendships, smarter choices in career opportunities, in friendships, in relationships. You are allowed to take up space. You're allowed to rest and you're allowed to feel calm and you're allowed to bring in positive opportunities. If you were afraid of taking a job or getting a promotion, you're going to ask for those things now because you know you can handle it. And you know that if this opportunity isn't the right one for you, another one will be. You are allowing positive people who are supportive and encouraging in your life. It becomes easier for you to come up to people and start making conversation. It becomes easier for you to make new friends. It is very easy for you to go out into the world and be happy. It's very easy for you to apply and be more proactive in opportunities that are better for you. And these changes happen gently, naturally, in your own time. Now begin to bring your awareness back to my voice, knowing that you can return to this calm space whenever you choose. In a moment, I will come back from 1 to 5, and at 5, you will open up your eyes. 1, becoming more aware of your body. 2, feeling supported and steady. 3, taking a deeper breath. 4, gently waking up. And 5, eyes open, calm, present, grounded, centered, and loving yourself. Congratulations. You just took the first step to loving yourself and creating that opportunity for constant growth. I recommend you listen to this at least once a day, either early in the morning or in the evening before you go to sleep at night, to let these subliminal messages sink in and to allow you to continue to release old patterns and old wounds that no longer serve your need. I look forward to hearing from you, and I'm wishing you nothing but the best.